Hi, my name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. Welcome to this Tower Love reading. Now, these videos go on to the New Earth community and the Twin Flame community. If you're from the New Earth, the Twin Flame community, please check out the New Earth community because loads of other tarot readers that we collaborate together are on there. So you get, if you like my reading, you might like theirs as well. Okay, so what I'm getting is someone actually taking. I'm getting accountability. So there's a difference between responsibility and accountability. Taking accountability for their actions, meaning that they might have been a bit heavy-handed, a bit recognizing that they could have been a bit more kinder, gentler, something like that. And as I said, with accountability and responsibility, so this action, maybe someone was really angry towards you. I feel with the accountability, what I get in is that they were angry to everybody. I don't know why I see the cards say that, but someone's recognizing that. And there could be in some kind of, I'm getting some of you or they might be having headaches, but also wanting to battle on to make things right. So is that correct? Let me see. Let me get some more cards on that. Please check out the playlist. You get email support, WhatsApp group, and Gmail. That's the £10 a month. You can ask any question about your twin flame healing, whatever. Or you can go free to the Facebook group. Everyone in the New Earth community, which is the Twin Flame community, post in there as well. Plus in the Facebook, you get programs and stuff like that. You can ask questions in the Facebook group. But obviously, if it's a personal question and you want a bit more of a one-to-one, then the email support is brilliant. All the details are in the description box. The website's there as well. We do counselling as well. There's tons of stuff in this community to help you on your journey. If you're watching tarot, it's a fool's journey. Let's do one more. All right, let's jump in. Let's see what's going on. It's a fool's journey, look. Yeah, someone's actions recognizing it was foolish. Like I said, taking accountability. Yeah, right, okay. This is separate, but I'll show you the cards. Seven of Swords, the Fool, Two of Swords. Like I said, someone's recognizing, or, you know, the words people use, waking up. Oh, it's beautiful outside, it's snowing, and I'm popping out, so I can't wait. Taking accountability for their actions, because the foolish, is looking at this, oh, it's quite hard. The Fool is looking at the Seven of Swords, looking at the lies, the deceit, the cheat, the steal, whatever. A Seven of Swords happened to you, lie, cheat, steal, whatever argument here that's happened. The person who's reflecting, looking back, and I keep getting about reflection. My alien oracle cards keep coming out about reflection, you know, the mirror card. So there's something about looking back at it, and by them doing that is actually, as we would say, healing, but it's more of transmutation of negative energy, pushing that person forward. Like I said, there's an accountability of what that person done. Now, let's not kid ourselves. You know, I don't know. I'll see if they come to say something to you, but this might be that they were right, but how they said it was incorrect. I'm not saying that they were wrong here, but what I'm saying is that there's definitely something they're looking back on about accountability, also about others maybe that was yeah, that were involved in this. Seeing that, so another scenario is coming through here. So that's one scenario. The other scenario, well, I think it's both actually, if this resonates. They're looking at other people who were interfering in this connection, that they were lie, cheat, steal. And that argument or whatever happened here that separated you two is that what they're reflecting on. Oh shit, I accused you of something from these people telling me, but they were lying. Something like that is what I'm getting as well. And this is separate. Why is that separate? Two of Swords is separate. This is you, but why? You've gone inwards. I don't think you're, and I had this in a reading, probably, I think it might have been yesterday. I don't think you're healing. I don't think you've just come away from your person. That's it. And I've just got to say what I'm getting. There's an arrogance of, and this was exactly what I've been saying all along on the community since I've been here. It's like, I've been saying you need to heal, you need to work on yourself, you need to know the Kabbalah, really, transmutation of energy, all of that stuff, brilliant stuff. That's what your twin flames are here to teach you. This is like, I'm stopping all of that because I'm not with my twin flame. So there, that proves my point of, well, you was only doing the stuff because you're twin flame. That's why twin flames are not together. That's what I'm getting with the Two of Swords. I'm also getting, as because I feel that you're just protecting your heart because you're you don't know what truth is. You don't know if they're lying, is third party lying, are you lying to yourself that you're twin flame? Two of Swords, you're indecisive of which truth is truth. So I just feel you've just closed off. That's it. You're not like, oh, gone healing now. This is you just closed off. Because healing is actually working on counseling, working on mission, working on all that kind of stuff. This is not. Two of Swords is not. I feel it's forcing you to... Some of you might have a trigger of your sexual abuse, though. So that, because there's something here, is that connected with them? I'll get back to that. So yeah, I just feel that it's... You just don't know what to do with the connection, so you've just cut yourself off. You want a new start, but you don't. Yeah, you're stuck. This is just, I've just broken up with my person. That's it, right? That's what I feel. You've just broken up with your person. And you don't know what to do next. The Wheel of Fortune underneath the Seven of Swords, this was divine. This needed to happen, particularly with your person, because they didn't know, as of you, which version of truth. Who is Seven of Swords is lie, cheat, steal. Two of Swords is you, which is two swords in the air, in my cards anyway, which is this truth or that truth, right? So you're indecisive of which truth to go. The Seven of Swords, lie, cheat, steal, which is who's lying, right? The divine is made this happen to separate you both so you can work out your versions of truth. Like I said, with your person, they're reflecting and taking responsibility, accountability for their actions. Now, I don't know if they've spoken to you. I'll see if anything else comes out about that. But they're looking now at, because you've pulled back. And it's like, well, if you've fucked off, then you fucked off for a reason because of the lies. So you wouldn't have fucked off if you wasn't lying. That's kind of making, it's a roundabout way of how they're seeing it. I don't think they're actually getting it that way, but because you've like ended this out, it's like, oh, well, maybe they are lying for you to duck out of the situation then. Because you could have just argued with your person and said, no, I'm not lying, no, I'm not lying, no, I'm not lying. Because of you broke it off and you're like, I'm done, they're like, well, they must have been lying then because you've ducked out. That's kind of what's happened. This is divine. To push the wall forward, because it's like every time your person came with a new start, there was carrying the deception from other people. It's connected to my reading yesterday. A different version of it. But with you, with the Wheel of Fortune, like I said, this is about lie, cheat, steal with you. You refuse to go in. You refuse to do the work. You listen to other people saying, oh, 4 of Swords, you're healing. And you're like, yeah, that's me. Oh, you're a very spiritual person. You're a healer. You're an empath. And you're like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, you might be an empath, but it don't mean you're doing fuck all with it, right? There's plenty of people who have amazing voices and sing in the shower. Don't mean you're fucking Jesus Christ up in there. This means you have to take action. The magicians, which we are teaching people, we're all magicians on planet Earth, humans anyway, to manifest their desires. Manifestation is with action. This is about you. This divine time is for you to go. Like I said, I feel it's forcing you to go within. And there's something about you wearing a mask about sexual abuse, who you're attracting, sex, non-sex, something like that, which I'm getting here. Your sexuality, you're wearing a mask on it. And it's something about gut instincts as well. This is connected to, this is to do with the Kabbalah, not Tiferet. Azaluth. Why am I getting that? Your root chakra's blocked. I don't like to talk too spiritual, but that's what I'm getting. It's to do with your lower chakras. It's forcing you. I feel this separation for you, it's different for them. This with the divine, it's forcing you to see how you was lying, how you was wearing a mask. I don't know, maybe you was going round there. I'm just getting another sideline. You was going, meeting your person, just sleeping with them. It's waking you up to, yeah, I was just sleeping with that person. Maybe why was I doing that? Was that from sexual abuse? Or why did I have an issue with just sleeping with my person? Because I love that person. There's something like that. That probably not for all of you. I'll see if there's action on this. Underneath, Wheel of Fortune, Chariot. Because the Chariot, then there's a Hanged Man. So the Chariot is generally movement, but then it stops here with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man's underneath you. I just keep getting that. Some of you are recognizing your sexual abuse that is stopping you from doing so. Sexual abuse is not just obviously to do with sex. It stops you from insecurities and all sorts. It stops. And that could be what's you're recognizing here. That's what I'm just getting with these 2 cards with you. I don't know why. Get the sex mastering counseling. That's what's needed if that's something with you here. So let's go, because that's for some of you. The Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, the Hanged Man. Some of you are waking up to as well about tarot, about how that's deceptive lies to you as well. Your person's coming, they're coming with an apology, they're coming back offering you love. There's something about that as well with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune has tarot around it. Can you see? That's the spelling of tarot on both ways. Whichever way you see it. If you go forward or go backwards, this is tarot. Tarot, well, obviously the Fool's journey is tarot. So this is something to do with your journey, your destination of the lies that kept you stagnant with the Hanged Man not moving, right? By just listening to tarot. Could be that as well. Tarot is also, like I said, there's the initial energy before I chuck the card. There's a lot about taking accountability for your actions. And this is tarot is truth. So there's once again, something about your truth here. And like I said, with the 2 of Swords is something about forcing you to go within. Truth is the goddess Taruf, truth, which is the high priestess. High priestess is all about insight. So there's something that's forcing you, the viewer, the feminine, let's say, to go inside and recognize the truth. Your person, it's different. There's something like the outside, the physical, I kept saying there's mirrors. That's what the infinite symbol, as within, so without, right? That's why you're connected with your person. So it's mirroring to your person the physical people they're connected to. It's chatting shit basically here, but you're chatting shit to yourself by listening to tarot that, oh, this reading is for someone who's the Empress, someone who's a healer, and that's you resonate with it. It doesn't mean that you can resonate with loads of readings. In fact, all of them. We are all star signs. It doesn't say as above to Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, fuck the others star signs. No, it's as above, so below. And as above is all stars. And stars, this is signs and synchronicities from the star signs. So we're all star signs. So this is recognizing that there's something that you need to do within, like I said, and it's connected with sexual abuse, because it's stopping you from moving forward. I feel you want to move on. You don't want to connect with your person, but you still, because you're next to the Fool. You're like, what I do, what actions I take is foolish, right? So I don't want to, but I want the new start, because there's negative and positives with all cards. So you're like, I don't want to make my next move to be foolish, but the Fool is connected with your person. So, but you want to connect with them, but you're ignoring it. You're not looking at that direction at the moment, right? But your twin flame, you're connected to your person. So there's a seed there. There's a little, I do want them back, but you're just denying it at the moment. The Chariot. Why is the Chariot underneath the Fool? Oh, as above, this is the principal laws of cause and effect. So that's as above, so below. So you wanted to jump into something new, both of you, but the Chariot is the principal laws of cause and effects, which is as above, so below. Who does that? The Magician card, right? As above, so below. He does that. So you didn't manifest anything into your reality to push this forward, because you was a negative connotation of the Fool card. You was being foolish, both of you, because you're connected with someone. So if you was taking the leap of faith and doing things correctly, energetically plus physical, because I remember, I'll never forget, I don't know this person's name, she wasn't even in mission, but she emailed me or put in comments when I had comments. I have comments now anyway. So she said, there's this brilliant, I was looking at other tarot readers then when I first jumped on, and she said, there's this brilliant tarot reader and she's with her person as well. And I like to see that, get some information. And she was, and I listened to about 3 readings. She's like, yeah, my person in 5D, she weren't with her person. She was just 5D. My person, I kept my person in 5D. Now, listen, I've got to make this clear. Don't insult them lot upstairs, right? They're not stupid. They do know that we live on planet Earth. Now, planet Earth is the physical, right? That's why we have a physical body to experience. So they wouldn't place you, right, as such, on physical world for you to experience the 5D. Literally, you've just come from there. So why put you down here to go back onto the 5D? So what I'm saying here is Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Swords, the 2 of Swords. This is about pushing you towards an actual physical beginning. Ace of Pentacles here. Something physical that was missing with this connection, right? A physical new start, something tangible. So you could be, that's what's missing here, because it's not here, the Ace of Pentacles. So no, this isn't about just upstairs 5D connection. But by saying that, I actually feel that this is pushing your person more into the 5D. It's making them more recognize the twin flame connection, more about tarot, what I feel with your person, to be honest with you. That's what I'm getting. That's the Chariot. So it wasn't moving forward because you didn't take the leap of faith. You stayed with the Fool card is about jumping into the unknown, because if you look down there, you don't know what's down there, right? You don't know. And she's looking at Qatar, the sun, right? Healing. But she's on planet Earth. That's a mountain, right? This is about healing. So this is like, yeah, I've done all the healing, but I'm not jumping into the unknown. So you haven't really done it then, because the healing on planet Earth is known, as I call it, spiritual bullshit, named, I nicked that blatantly of Mark Passio, the spiritual bullshit of Reiki, acupuncture, yoga, meditation. That's not jumping into the unknown though, right? The unknown is like stuff that's inside, energy. You're energetically, like I said, there's something to do with wearing a mask on sexual abuse. You're not spoken out there about what happened to you, about neglect as a child. You haven't dealt with any of that. You've skipped all that, the unknown, right? No one knows about that. But energy, you can't see, right? I'm doing this reading. You can't see, right? This is channeled, let's call it. That's what the unknown is, the Fool. And tarot is jumping into the Fool. The Fool's what? Journey of the unknown. So you're bullshitting yourself that you're doing the healing. And that's what most spiritual people do. Yeah, I'll do Reiki, acupuncture, yoga, meditation, and it's like, it's bollocks. If it worked, your person would be here, you would be changing planet Earth, and blah, 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 blah. Like I said, I've been feeling this energy of twin flames separating, and it's proving to the feminines that, yeah, no, fuck off with this healing shit. I'm not with my person. Well, was you doing it for your person then? No, I'm not doing the heat. I love acupuncture, Reiki, yoga, meditation, and counseling. Well, would you do it if you wasn't with your person? This proves to me that you wouldn't. And that's what I keep getting in the readings. The Hanged Man, this is connected with, I'm just getting abuse, sexual abuse. It's like you haven't spoken out or done anything about the abuse, the sexual abuse that you've had, this trickster energy from when it happened. So you've attracted someone who you think Seven of Swords. And that's how this world is with the Chariot, as within, so without. Laws of attraction, like attracts like. If you've had sexual abuse and you haven't transmuted that, somehow people think with age, it just vanishes. Oh, that was 7 years old when I was sexually abused, Sophia. You know, when that happened. I'm 30 now. That's done with. Well, first of all, if you're spiritual, you say you are, you would know we live in the now. So if that happened 7 years old and you haven't done anything about it then we live in the now. That's happening now. So that negative energy, that lie, cheat, steal, is why the first card of Seven of Swords. That's why you attract someone in your reality. That's why you attract a twin flame, because you're connected, that lies to you because it's mirroring as within, so without. This deception of this devil, which is my Hanged Man, right? Someone that's manipulating you with the hands behind the back. That's your perception. So all this bullshit about narcissistic and all this crap, I love to have a conversation with all these videos with narcissistic bullshit. And I'll say to them, you're literally cussing out someone who is within inside of you. That's wrong, right? How can you attract everything into your reality? You do. You do. So if you've attracted a narcissistic person, that person is showing you. You're lying, cheating to yourself, right? And this planet is brilliant because all you have to do is transmute it. That's one thing. Secondly, if you suffered sexual abuse, you wouldn't have videos of them saying you're a fucking idiot by having sexual abuse, right? But you might turn into drugs, alcohol, promiscuous behavior because you suffered sexual abuse. Anything that's narcissistic you're not born narcissistic, right? So that's something that's happened to that person to make them control. And probably, because I'm picking up a load of sexual abuse here, right? If it's not sexual abuse, abandonment, neglect, some kind of control was taken away from them. So what they do is I don't know if the word's assert, they put on extra control because they're not having that control taken away from them. So who are you to judge person from that, right? All you do, this planet is brilliant. You just work on you. I could be in a room surrounded by narcissistic people, let's just say, people who are controlling, wouldn't bother me, right? They couldn't control me. You allow it, right? And you allow it because you have this within inside of you. If you transmute that negative from this sexual abuse, from someone manipulating you, which keeping you stuck with a hangman, then this energy fucks off. And then you'll just remain with the divine, your twin flame. That's what this is, right? But are you doing that? Don't think so. Let's get some extras. Justice at the bottom. Okay, the laws of the planet, right? Justice card to me ain't man-made bullshit law. This is the laws of the planet, right? It just is. That reading, what I've just said, that just is the laws. Because I was talking about principal laws of cause and effect, the perpetual law of transmutation of energy. That's just it. Just is the justice card. That just is so. That creates balance in your life when you do it like that. And I just said it just creates balance in your life. Boom. Six of Pentacles. Creates balance. All right, let's see what else, if there's anything else. I don't know what you're doing. What's the next move? Let's see if what the cards give me. I don't ask. I just, what you need to know. I don't ask for specific. I just get the information. But this planet, the air you breathe is love. So that's why it's a love reading. Okay. High Priestess. Like I said, you're gone within. And here's a Magician card. Like I said, you attracted someone who you say was manipulating you, who you say was a trickster. But the Magician card, right, I've already done that, right? That as above, so below. It's like you wasn't getting the channeled information because it's to do with tarot as well. Because the Magician is the channeler. People say High Priestess is the tarot reader. No, the Magician card channels from as above, so below. So as above to planet Earth, what needs to be done on this planet. So there's something about you just listening to tarot readers, doing tarot readers and just waiting for your person. Something like that. Like I said, and that's bullshit. It's trickster. It's a lie, cheat, steal. Tarot isn't wrong, right? It's people that put their opinions on it. There's people that don't transmute negative so they don't get the full channeled message. The people that just want to add on their own shit onto tarot. Tarot is the truth. Truth, right? It's the truth of how your journey on this planet. And they should know that. It's a fool's journey. Everything is a journey. My hair's a journey. My makeup's a journey. Getting a job's a journey, right? Having children's a journey. It's a fool's journey. Not just, oh, they're just going to come towards you and apologize and there's going to be a new start in love. That's not a journey. That's bullshit. You're listening to bullshit tarot. That's what you're doing. With a Magician card here. High Priestess. And you fucking know it. There's no balance. Look at the pillars. The pillars of serenity and mercy. There was no balance between the masculine and feminine. You was just listening, right? To tarot readers saying that you're a great healer, you're an empath, you're blah, blah, blah. And that was it. That's enough. Oh, that's me. That's me. Yes, it is you, but it doesn't mean that you've done anything. Nine of Wands, you could be defensive towards me. I couldn't give two shits. I'm giving a message, mate. And this, you could be going, fuck off. This isn't my reading. Well, you wouldn't be up to this point anyway, right? Why do people write stupid negative comments, right? If you don't like it, go on to another channel. There's loads of things. That's Nine of Wands, defensive. But there's another reason here. Why is the Nine of Wands here? You wouldn't end it. The Nine of Wands to me is to do with you, both of you. You wouldn't end out this cycle because you wouldn't do the work. You didn't get to the 10 to end it out. You just that hard. Nine of Wands is the injured warrior. Not doing the work, just leaning on that wand. Thinking they're getting communication, Eight of Wands, from upstairs, leaning on that one wand. This is traditional wide awake, all battered and bruised, right? Like I said, sexual abuse, abandonment, neglect here, and not doing anything. and not taking the action to do that final step. Like I said, pussy, healing, Reiki, acupuncture, doing things that are unknown is hard, but it's far more rewarding. You're following the sheep. You were blind, right? Oh no, I'm different, Sophia. I'm doing acupuncture, Reiki, yoga, meditation. That's different. No, loads of people are doing that, right? Loads of people doing that. No one's talking like this. And that's not vanity. That's fact. That's fact. No one incorporates the Kabbalah, the tree of life, quantum physics in their reading. And that's what is tarot. They don't do that. So don't tell me that they know tarot. They know cards, right? They don't know the truth because they're not connected. They're not being the Kabbalah. To get the full truth, they're just reading the cards. The cards are brilliant, yes, because you can get the definition from the imagery, but you don't need the cards. I love the cards. I don't need the cards. And you can tell that because I tell you what the reading is before I pull the cards. You don't need them. But I love them, hence created my own. I'm making another deck, but they're for my own cards. I don't actually pull cards, to be honest, for myself, but I do like creating them. So I'm making my own deck, but it's more arty, more like, you know, just image like that. Anyway, enough of me. I think I've missed, okay. Didn't get into your power. Yeah, it's bullshit. Counselor. Well, how's that powerful? I'm not saying counselor. Anything that's 3D, right? I'm not disrespecting. And once again, why I'm ashamed to when other people cuss out twin flames. I fucking understand it, right? Oh, I'm so amazing and I'm a healer and I'm an empath and I'm better than the 3D. No, you fucking ain't. Without the 3D, you wouldn't even be here, would you? So all those soulmates, yes, when I'm saying you're not just a counselor is amazing, but leave that for the 3D. The soulmates create this planet. Well done, thank you very much. We are here as a magician twice in this reading, to show that you're not just 3D, connect with all multiverses of realities and universes upstairs as well. You're not just limited to the 3D. You didn't get into your power. You just chose the 3D option of counseling, of meditation, of yoga. That's a 3D option of, that's for soulmates. Meditation, counseling, all that is for soulmates. You are here feeling different to connect with upstairs, alien different. You didn't do that. You didn't get into your superpower. You didn't. Here it is. I'm sure it is. Let me see. Yep. Let me see if you can read it. You can. Friends and family are still influencing you. See them there in the background? That's them. Influencing your insight, your inner vision, your inner knowing with a third eye and your heart. You're like, nah, Sophia, I am different. I'm away from these people in the background. Friends and family is still influencing you. Hopefully it's not. No, it's not. That's what this is saying. Because then I can be around a room with negative people. It's not for you to isolate yourself. I love to be isolated. I love to go home, I tell them. I can't, obviously, you know, literally, you know, die, go back home. Obviously, I can't. I appreciate being on this experience planet. But I know upstairs is way amazing. I was talking to my son about that, heaven and earth. I said, yeah, Bob Marley. You think you're in heaven when you're living in hell. This is to do with, I could be around these negative people. They can't affect me. Stop blaming your person. Stop blaming others, right? This is for you, right? But this is how you're supposed to be. But that's what I'm saying. You're like, oh, well, no, I'm doing yoga meditation. I'm a healer. I can deal with all these negative people, but it's still influencing you. Absolutely. And that's because like attracts like with the Chariot. Because you have negative within inside of you. You're not being esoteric. You're not taking the risk. You're not doing the unknowns. The unknowns is the laws of the planet with a justice card. It just is. I don't care if me and you went on top of a tower block and I pushed your ass off. What you're going to say, well, it's going to stop me, it's going to save me whilst you're flying down to die because I'm a healer, because I'm a spiritual person. The law of gravity works. If I pushed you, if I pushed a baby, they won't say, well, the baby didn't know the laws of the planet. Let's stop that baby from dying. No, the laws of the planet work without if you know them or not. So this is about you have negative within, sexual abuse, abandonment, neglect, and you ignorantly think, right, with your third eye, with a crystal on it, right, on the third eye thinking, oh, well, I know better, so I'm not attracting any darkness. Boom, you're twin flame. Attracting lies from his attraction, her attraction, that's reflecting back at you, because as within, so without, with a magician card. So this, like I said, the initial energy before I chuck the cards is about taking accountability and responsibility of what you attract, because this is you. This is you. This is what you attract in your reality. Now you attract negative in your world, so you see that it's a negative, then you can transmute it. There's no thing on this planet that can harm you. No thing. Sexual abuse can be transmuted. Sexual abuse, if you're physically hurt, right, obviously, you know, chopping off a leg or something like that, yeah, but you can still get around that. I'll put a video in the Facebook group, right, talk about chopping off legs. Mr. or Mrs. Negative Nancy about my life ain't great. Go and watch this video I'm going to put in the Facebook group. But this is about, like, even physical, your body self-heals, self-healing. Not, I'll heal you. You lot book me, I'm a healer. That's what you lot say. That's what other people say, right? Self-healing. We teach you in the community how you self-heal by justice, the laws of the planet, which works like gravity. That's it. And don't be naive to think, because since The Secret with Bob Proctor and Rhonda Burns, everyone now knows about like attracts like, the laws of attraction, right? With The Secret. I'm like, what, did that just come out since The Secret was released 10, 20 years ago? Where was that law before? There's more laws than just The Secret and the laws of gravity is what I'm trying to say. So if you're attracting narcissistic people, right, then you have narcissistic traits within inside of you. Fact! Someone took control of you, right? Fact! And so you're attracting. So stop blaming what you attract, because it's the air you breathe, right? You appreciate what you attract because they're mirroring back to you. I've got this with inside of me. You change it, that thing, that person, situation, event will change 100%, just like the laws of gravity. You know that, yeah, you know yourself, you're a spiritual leader. No. Like I said, other tarot readers, you're listening to tarot, just know the cards. They don't know about the laws of this planet. They don't know what tarot is about. Go buy I've got about the Kabbalah on my website. You can buy it of me or anyone in the community. That's what this is. Know thyself. It doesn't say. I'll ask. What's going on with your connection? I don't know. Well, I struggle to open up. You don't open up. You don't open up about who you are. So they struggle. Once again, a mirror, right? You're not opening up about your abandonment, your sexual abuse, your neglect, your family that are dark, that you're staying attached to, because then this planet don't see color. This planet don't see stuff like that. This planet is just negative or positive, period. Two polarities. The two polarities, which is in the High Priestess, the two polarities that are in the Justice card. Black or white. You see the two pillars here? That's all it is. And these two pillars represent the tree of life, right? The masculine and the feminine. That's all this planet cares about. Not black, white, who you connected to. I got people in, well, I haven't, I say I've got, but I literally got people in mission, but I'm with people in mission. They're like family to me. Never met them. We're family. We're a team. We're family. That's what this is. Or you can go around your sister who's negative, cussing you out, always putting you down, but, oh, she's blood. This planet doesn't see blood. It's about going towards things and situations that you're passionate about. There was never thought about a dividing, because we're all one anyway. I struggle to open up, so you're not opening up to this connection. That's why your person struggles to open up. I love you, I just don't say it. Like, you feel their connection. You feel it, but it's not working on the physical because you're not working within, so the outside is fucking up, right? But you feel the love because you're twin flame. I do want to meet, I do want you to meet my friends and family. Please give me time. So this, like I said, this is a mirror. You got fucked up friends and family, literally, right? Negative Nancy's, come here, do this, do that, right, around you, mum and dad, whatever your situation, counselling needed, and this is a mirror to their friends and family chatting shit as well. You got life still for your friends and family, and so have they. It's a mirror. I miss you so much, it scares me. This is the divine pulling the pool back towards you. It's pulling it back towards you. There's an ending, and now it's pulling you back together. You either go your separate ways, or it's going to pull you back together. So what? So this goes back around again. It just keeps going round and round. Or you can fuck off and you say, fuck that, I'm not having my twin flame. You think you won't attract someone else. I can 100% guarantee you now that before your twin flame, you've had shitty relationships. And why is that? Because of this reading. Because it's all within you. So you want to know how to change that, book counselling. Check out the description box. Check out the website. Everything's there. Speak to you later.